Hey guys, I brought another bag of goodies to the boat, as I do an awful lot. I'm always bringing stuff here and taking stuff away, and this time I had some pretty cool stuff that I figured I could share with you. It's just a tripod. I brought a book. This is Tiki by Thor Heyerdahl, and this was the inspiration for me to name my kayak the red one, Tiki. This is a great book. If you ever want to read, it's the biography of these guys that sailed across the Pacific on a raft. And there are pictures in there and of the Tiki. These guys were pretty much out of their mind. But for those of you not interested in reading a book, there was a movie that came out from their footage that they took. These were guys on a raft crossing an ocean with a video camera, so obviously you could see why I liked them. But they took footage back in 1947, and in 2012 a movie came out about the Tiki expedition. So I suggest you check that out. I also brought some stuff that I got from subscribers. These gifts, this is a jacket that's meant to keep dogs cool. This is for Bayard, sent by RUFFWEAR. I also got waterproof collars from them and bowls. These are pretty neat collars. There's another one, and another one. I also got a leash from them. You can see it's got reflective rope in it. What I like about this is it tethers off, so two of these monsters can be on one leash, and then they tug against each other instead of me. High quality stuff too. Thanks to the guys at RUFFWEAR. This here was sent by a subscriber who watched my video. Very nice there, Bayard. On my homemade rod holder extensions, and he sent me his version that he did. This is a homemade, just a piece of PVC, and he just did a fantastic job, much nicer than me. And he took a bicycle inner tube, which he sent to me, and he just cut like a little piece of it and slipped it onto the 1¼ inch pipe so that it would fit snugly into the Hobie. Brilliant. And yeah, he sent me a letter. It was real nice. This is from Tommy. So thank you, Tommy. So what I got in here? I got some paint, boring, popcorn, mackerel. This is not to eat, this is for bait. Speaking of which, I was at the store the other day and I bought some shrimp just to have here on the boat. These are brined, so you don't need to refrigerate them. They don't go bad. We'll see if these work. I got some brined squid too, so I'll chop that up whenever I feel like fishing off the back of the boat. I've got some pretty neat snook bait too. Top water that I found for $1.50. It's my favorite, the Super Spook Jr. This was in the bargain box too. This was like $1.50. Never tried this. We'll give that a shot later. Spyglass. Keeping an eye on my neighbors. Kidding. Rod fixing. This is for fixing one of my rods that broke. There'll be a different video on that. And pad eyes. I'm sure I'll find a use for that on the boat. Fillet knife. See, I put a little face on there. This would be great to have on the boat. lighter. That's actually for the this is the only tool you really need for replacing the rod tip. Okay, we'll go into that later. What else we got? Paintbrushes, hooks, mosquito hooks. Number 4. Look how teeny those are. Great for sheep's head and the snapper that hang out around here. I bought some number 8 hooks too, if I ever feel like going for the real little guys that live under my neighbor's boat. I brought a death dealer Bart. This is from Skip in Delaware, who makes his own lures. Listen to that rattle. Caught my very first bass on one of these guys. Crazy sharp hook on it. Look at the colors of the skirt that Skip put on this. And his kids helped him get these canisters and the paper that goes inside there. All homemade. He makes these out of his house. It's cool stuff. And Skip just made some new saltwater Barts. Again, we put a rattle in there and a giant hook. This one's got a skirt and a propeller. There's a weight on the bottom so that they always sit like this on top of the water too. So they won't get fouled on grass and everything, you know. The propeller might pick up a little grass, but I hope I catch some big fish on those. They sent me a bone-colored one too. This one has no skirt on it, but it does have a propeller. Cool. Paint pan over there. This is a fish stringer that was sent by a subscriber named Thomas. It's a bit of an upgrade from what I'm used to. And it's got these hooks on them that you can just open up and slide that through the bottom lip of the fish and squeeze it. There you go. And once that locks into place, it ain't going nowhere. You can kind of hook it together, and there's room for a whole bunch of fish on here. That's kind of neat. It's a cool fish stringer. Thank you, Thomas. What else? Is that it? That's just about it. This is some of the folks that have been nice enough to send me stuff. David Danforth for the Real Local shirts. I love those shirts, by the way, because they speak to me. You know, they have snook on them and trout and redfish, the kinds of fish that David and I fish for. That's from Thomas, for the man who sent the stringer. And I also got the cards here from the guys at RUFFWEAR. These are power clips. These are like those fish stringer clips, but they're little teeny tiny things. And they're meant to put on the end of your fishing line so that you can just clip on and off different lures and you don't have to tie them and just continually cut your line. I've tried these before. They're pretty cool. Sent to me by Andy. Thank you, buddy. Andy's pretty cool, man. Him and I correspond a lot. I correspond a lot with the folks on YouTube and on my Facebook page. Like Eric, Rare Airworks. This guy's a painter and a fisherman, kayak fisherman. What is it? Eric sent me a t-shirt with like a skull and crossbones. That's like a logo for his company. This is a cool thing that I got from a subscriber called Just Grab It. It's a glove that you wear. It comes with a belt, and the glove is attached with some Velcro. So all you have to do is reach down to your hip, you slide your hand in, and you've got a glove on. You can grab a tarpon or whatever you got to do that requires a glove, and then you just put it back on your hip and your gloves are off. That's pretty neat. And that is from Johnny. Thank you very much, man. I think that's it for now. Next time I get some cool stuff, I'll be sure and share it with you guys. And if anybody's sent me stuff that I might have forgotten about or didn't get to right away, I apologize, and I'll try to there's no way to really show my appreciation appreciation to everybody. I don't know, I can't really articulate that very well, but hopefully I'll be able to share my future fishing videos a little better than I am showing my appreciation for you guys watching and sending me stuff, and you know, it really means a lot. Anyway, for now, first thing I'm going to try, see if these baits work. Stay tuned.